I will stop Iran from getting nuclear weapons, and we won't be using a man like Secretary Kerry that has absolutely no concept of negotiation, who's making a horrible and laughable deal, who's just being tapped along as they make weapons right now.
Israel has shown that we have learned the lessons of history. When enemies vow to destroy you, believe them. When enemies build weapons of mass death, stop them. I want to thank President Trump for his leadership in confronting Iran's nuclear weapons program. He has made clear time and again that Iran cannot have a nuclear enrichment program. Long live Israel, and long live America. Israel launched Operation Rising Lion, a targeted military operation to roll back the Iranian threat to Israel's very survival. This operation will continue for as many days as it takes to remove this threat. For decades, the tyrants of Tehran have brazenly, openly called for Israel's destruction. They've backed up their genocidal rhetoric with a program to develop nuclear weapons. In recent years, Iran has produced enough highly enriched uranium for 9 atom bombs. 9. In recent months, Iran has taken steps that it has never taken before, steps to weaponize this enriched uranium. And if not stopped, Iran could produce a nuclear weapon in a very short time. It could be a year, it could be within a few months, less than a year. This is a clear and present danger to Israel's very survival. 80 years ago, the Jewish people were the victims of a Holocaust perpetrated by the Nazi regime. Today, the Jewish state refuses to be a victim of a nuclear Holocaust perpetrated by the Iranian regime. Now, as Prime Minister, I've made it clear time and again, Israel will never allow those who call for our annihilation to develop the means to achieve that goal. Tonight, Israel backs those words with action. We struck at the heart of Iran's nuclear enrichment program. We struck at the heart of Iran's nuclear weaponization program. We targeted Iran's main enrichment facility in Natanz. We targeted Iran's leading nuclear scientists working on the Iranian bomb. We also struck at the heart of Iran's ballistic missile program. Last year, Iran fired 300 ballistic missiles at Israel. Each of these missiles carries a ton of explosives and threatens the lives of hundreds of people. Soon, those missiles could carry a nuclear payload, threatening the lives not of hundreds, but of millions. Iran is gearing up to produce 10,000s of those ballistic missiles within 3 years. Now just imagine 10,000 tons of TNT landing on a country the size of New Jersey. This is an intolerable threat. It too must be stopped. Iran is now working on what it calls the new plan to destroy Israel. You see, the old plan failed. Iran and its proxies tried to encircle Israel with a ring of fire and to attack us with the horrible attack of October 7th. But the people of Israel, the soldiers of Israel, rose like lions to defend our country. We crushed Hamas, we devastated Hezbollah, we hit Iranian proxies in Syria and Yemen. And when Iran directly attacked us twice last year, we struck back inside Iran itself. Yet in defending ourselves, we also defend others. We defend our Arab neighbors. They too have suffered from Iran's campaign of chaos and carnage. Our actions against Iran's proxy Hezbollah led to the establishment of a new government in Lebanon and the collapse of Assad's murderous regime in Syria. The peoples of those two countries now have a chance for a different future, a better future. So too do the brave people of Iran, and I have a message for them. Our fight is not with you. Our fight is with the brutal dictatorship that has oppressed you for 46 years. I believe that the day of your liberation is near. And when that happens, the great friendship between our two ancient peoples will flourish once again. I want to assure the civilized world, we will not let the world's most dangerous regime get the world's most dangerous weapons. And Iran plans to give those weapons, nuclear weapons, to its terrorist proxies. That would make the nightmare of nuclear terrorism all too real. The increasing range of Iran's ballistic missiles would bring that nuclear nightmare to the cities of Europe and eventually to America. Remember, Iran calls Israel the small Satan. It calls America the great Satan. And this is why for decades, it's led millions in the chants of death to Israel and death to America. Today, Israel is responding to those genocidal calls with action and with a call of our own. Long live Israel and long live America. Our action will help make the world a much safer place. I want to thank President Trump for his leadership in confronting Iran's nuclear weapons program. He has made clear time and again that Iran cannot have a nuclear enrichment program. Today, it is clear that Iran is just buying for time. It refuses to agree to this basic requirement of peaceful nations. That is why we have no choice but to act, and act now. The hardest decision any leader has to make is to thwart a danger before it is fully materialized. Nearly a century ago, facing the Nazis, a generation of leaders failed to act in time. They were paralyzed by the horrors of World War I. They were determined to avoid war at all costs, and they got the worst war ever. They adopted a policy of appeasement. They closed their eyes and ears to all the warning signs. That failure to act resulted in World War II, the deadliest war in history. It claimed the lives of 60 million, including 6 million Jews, a third of my people. After that war, the Jewish people and the Jewish state vowed never again. Well, never again is now. Today, Israel has shown that we have learned the lessons of history. When enemies vow to destroy you, believe them. When enemies build weapons of mass death, stop them. As the Bible teaches us, when someone comes to kill you, rise and act first. This is exactly what Israel has done today. We have risen like lions to defend ourselves. Over 3,000 years ago, Moses gave the people of Israel a message that has steeled their resolve ever since. Be strong and courageous, he said. Today, our strong and courageous soldiers and people stand together to defend ourselves against those who seek our destruction. And by defending ourselves, we defend many others, and we roll back a murderous tyranny. Generations from now, history will record that our generation stood its ground, acted in time, and secured our common future. May God bless Israel. May God bless the forces of civilization everywhere.
Let me take you to the Middle East. You understand that there's serious conflict between Iran and Israel. And Israel has since maintained that the intention is to make sure that Iran do not possess nuclear weapons. And as it stands, they are at advanced stage of enriching uranium that will ultimately give them atomic bomb and nuclear weapons. But Trump, on the other hand, have maintained that Iran will not have nuclear weapons. And Trump, before now, have ordered everyone to vacate Tehran, the capital of Iran.
They are evacuated.
And I think that was not enough. He equally asked the supreme leader of Iran to surrender.
Yes.
The supreme leader of Iran has responded that he's not going to surrender and that the battle continues. Do you foresee America stepping in at this point? Or do you see Israel winning this war?
Israel, see, before now, a prophecy have already come that this war will come. But at the end of the day, Israel will be at the victory side. Israel will definitely conquer. And let me tell you, people are shouting, Iran are doing this, Iran. Why Iran is doing that? Because Iran have it at their heart already to wipe out the Jew. But the Israel have it in their own mind to stop uranium, Iran, missile bombing, and whatsoever, nuclear weapon. And Israel are targeting those military, those commanders, and those scientists. They are not after the Iranians. And that is why you can see the citizens of Iran going against their government. And so far, so good. Iran is just busy killing civilians in Israel. They have not targeted only one commander of Israeli soldier that have been killed. So far, so good. But the ones that have died in Iran, especially in that Tehran, Israel have automatically taken over the militaries, those people behind those chemicals and whatsoever. Do you understand me? And they are not trying, what they are trying to do, already Netayahu said it, that they are targeting the bad leaders, not the citizens, civilians. So it is a military war that Israel is giving to them, but they themselves, the Iranians, are giving Israel a complete total to fulfill what they say they want to wipe, killing the innocent civilians. And then notwithstanding, the Americans need to come up, they need to step up, because that thing, they don't deserve it. Why did I say they don't deserve it? This is a nation that have, just like you have them here in Nigeria, that set of people don't deserve to control that kind of chemical or weapon within their own range, because they can lose it at any time.
Now, somebody have said that the success or failure of that conflict or rather war will not be determined by the number of civilian casualties, will not be determined by the number of structures, civilian structures you bomb, but rather, ultimately, that it will be determined by your ability to achieve your aim.
Of course.
This time around, Israel's aim is to decimate Iran
nuclear
capacity
weapon.
to develop atomic bomb, nuclear weapon.
Yes.
Do you believe in that regard?
Of course. That, I believe so. That is why they are not targeting civilians. They are targeting those people and those areas and those weapons. And that is what they are successfully doing.
So,
that is why
let me even add this question. Because we understand that America is the police of the world. You cannot take that away. We understand that if America steps in, it will be faster for Israel to achieve its aim.
Of course.
But ultimately, if in the event that America is not stepping in the long run, do you see Israel winning this?
Israel will still win. Israel will still win. The only thing is that it may take, if it will take 2 days, it may take them like 3, it will take them like 4, 5 or 1 week.
So it will take longer time.
It will take longer time.
So ultimately
they will win, because they will definitely even that this thing that you are seeing, they themselves, they know how to use it. They can even borrow it without American being present there. They can borrow it from them and use it. They know how to use it, and they can use it well. You understand? And what they are fighting is not the fight between Israel and Iran. The fight of Israel is between Iran, wickedness, plan, evil heart concerning the war. That is what Israel is planning to stop. They are not fighting for themselves, they are fighting for the interests of the world.
So in a nutshell, Israel is fighting for the whole world.
Yes, they are fighting for the interests of the people.
So it's a just cause that
it's a just cause that they are fighting. And as we speak now, you can see the president of Iran being somebody, I can't, you understand? I can't really get to the pronouncement, but you understand what I mean. Him now and his family is on the run, of which as we speak.
Is he your friend?
Oh, no, that kind of person cannot be my friend.
Ah, okay.
No, he can't be. I hate people that have the mindset of taking life of their fellow human being for just religious sake. No. And let me tell you, funny enough,
but Netayahu is your friend.
He's my elder brother.
Not just friend.
Not a friend, but is my senior brother.
Okay.
You understand me? So, as we are talking, yes. My beloved brother, the president of Iran and his family is already in a hiding place, and he has surrendered. Why did I say that he has surrendered? Because currently now, he's no longer the one in charge. The people in charge now, he has surrendered everything to the Iran military. They are the one in charge of this war now. He himself have answered because it's nowhere to be found to issue instruction. And their network and their media, their communication site have been cut off. So there is no way to relate to these people. He has finally surrendered to the military, which, see, let me tell you one thing again that you should understand. Iran are doing this because of what they believe that they had enough. Already made missiles on the ground and drone on the ground. But they forgot that it will finish.
But let me go ask you this question.
By the time it finishes,
let me ask you this question. I understand that you are an Igbo man.
Of course.
I understand that
Biafran man.
Igbos are from the Jew.
Of course.
Does that sentiment influence your support for Israel?
It's not about sentiment. It's all about the reality, irrespective of where you come from. A good Muslim person, you can see Saudi. You understand? Do you know that, for your information, let me tell you today, do you know that Iran is not an Islamic nation? Do you agree with me? They are not Islamic nation. But people are seeing them as a Muslim nation. They are not. Even in their country, they have Christians too. The number of Christians that they have in their country is quite larger and higher than what Israelis have in their own country. So they are quite different from the way, the angle, and the eye that we are seeing them.
Okay, I think I must let you go at this point. Let me just have a brief conversation with Mr. Lawrence. It's going to be very brief because we are just looking at your view with respect to Israel, Iran. Who do you support and why is your support going for whoever you support? Who do you support?
Let's go and listen to the voice of Netayahu. What the man said. This is darkness. This is light. Which one are you going to choose? This is the word of Joshua said. Me and my family will serve God. You, which person you want to serve? You want to serve God or you want to serve the other one? Choose one of them. Now, what is happening in Israel and Iran? That's why I say, go and listen to Netayahu. He said that they're fighting for the peace and they are ready to have peace. But Iran, oh, no, let me first. What happened between Israel and Saudi Arabia? Saudi Arabia is a Muslim country. But Israel and Saudi Arabia have relationship. Because who born in Israel is the same person upon them. Abraham. Abraham has 2 sons. And God bless the 2 of them.
So in a nutshell, you support Israel?
No, I'm coming. I will not tell you I support Israel, I support Iran. But what you use your tongue and count your teeth. Now, what is Israel fighting is what? To peace of the whole nation. It's not only for Israel, for the whole nation. But Iran is fighting for what? Terrorists. They want to the whole world to do what? Be a terrorist nation. Are you supporting a terrorist nation? Are you supporting the people that are fighting to them to please, to do whatever God wants and to love their people? Now that's Iran now. Majority of Iran, most of the women didn't like the rule and regulation that are coming out for the president. Are you seeing it? That show you that the citizens of that place, they didn't like what their president, the law is putting them to do. Israel is a free land. Worship your God. Go to Israel, you will see a mosque. They allow you to worship. We have mosques, Judaism, Christian, and so on and so forth. Did Israel force anybody must be a Judaism? No, let's tell ourselves the truth. A freedom matters, whatever you want to do. God creates a woman being, give you free will. Is it a woman being who force you to serve social thing? The answer is no. What is Israel is fighting is what? The right cause. And let Iran understand that Israel needs peace. And that is, you see what America is doing. America is calming Israel down. And what Israel tell Donald Trump and others say that they need peace. Let Iran to do what? To know what they're supposed to do. Use your tongue and count your teeth.
Thank you very much for your time. This is Lamira Namisama.